keeping Southwest Oklahoma safe during severe weather. This is the Texoma Weather Lab.
Hi, we're Coast Technology Group, and we'd like to be your technology partner in your home or business.
Come see what simple, reliable technology can do for you.
Our team has over 150 years of combined IT experience. Whether you need a full IT management provider or audio and video support, we have the means to get the job done right. We offer remote monitoring and management, cybersecurity, and network infrastructure services. We'll help you design the right system with our high-definition surveillance cameras and cutting-edge smart alarm systems. Football stadiums, cafes, schools, churches, and residential homes have all found success with our services. Coast Technology Group can find the solution to fit any budget because helping your business grow while maintaining safety and security is our main goal. Coast Technology Group. Simple, reliable technology.
Well, how are you, folks? Thanks for hopping in on this Sunday live edition of the Texoma Weather Lab. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Bowling. Hopefully you are not dying of this heat too much here. Again, quite toasty. We did see our first triple-digit day here in the Lawton area. It is not going to be the last. We've got a string of triple-digit temperatures on the way. So the main things we're looking for, are we going to get any relief from the heat? And is there any possibility that you're going to see any relief for your lawns? If you haven't started watering your lawn yet, you need to go ahead and do that. The trend here for the next several days looks to be fairly dry. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. But first, we always want to thank the folks that continue to make this what it is, the free resource for you and your family during severe weather season and throughout the year. Again, we provide daily forecasts for you here on the Texoma Weather Lab. We also do the severe weather coverage for you as needed, as things pop up throughout there. Things have been pretty dry here lately, but next time we see a decent round of severe weather, we'll be on here to let you know about it. So first off, I want to give a big thanks to Miss Kim Thomas and the Kim Thomas Real Estate team. If you're looking to navigate the tricky real estate market here, she's got 20 years of experience right here in the Lawton market to help you navigate those waters. So whether you're trying to list your home or you're trying to find your dream home, she definitely wants to give you a hand here. So she's located at 1701 Northwest Cash Road, or you can give her a ring at 580-704-9916. Maybe you need to insure that new home. Maybe you've got a new driver in your home. Maybe you've got a new toy like a boat or an RV or something like that. You need it covered. My friend Vincent Saylor here, just caught up with him a couple of days ago. He wants to help you out, make sure everything is covered. He's getting you the best deal here. He is the State Farm agent here in the Lawton area. He is at 2401 West Gora Boulevard here in Lawton, right next to Wright Donuts. You can call him at 580-699-2771. The folks at Affinity here in Lawton have also helped me get my merch store going here as well. So if you want to let everybody in your neighborhood or town know where you get your severe weather information, where your forecast is coming from, you can click over to TexomaWeatherLab.com, or there's a link pinned at the top of the Meteorologist Austin Bowling Facebook page, and it will send you right to the merch store. There's also a sweatshirt in there if you're looking ahead towards October. Go ahead and be honest there. The hat is also in there, but they are getting some more of those, so it is not on the site right now. So if you're looking for the black trucker style hat, those will be back in just a little bit. So that is something that we're watching out for the merch store. So if you're looking to support the channel, appreciate that. Also, if you want to hear the daily forecast for the Texoma Weather Lab, that is on your Lawton Town Square station, Z94, K-Law, and 107.3 Pop Crush. So I appreciate those folks for allowing me to keep the airwaves up to date on the latest forecast. And of course, the ones that continue to support this from day one, my good friends at the Coast Technology Group. You saw everything that they take care of there. You're trying to get your auditorium squared away, your conference room, your man cave, your Google Nest or Google Home within your house. They want to take care of it all. Give them a call at 580-357-4482. Here is a look at the almanac for today. We did hit 101 degrees in both Lawton and Wichita Falls after a very mild start in the low to mid 70s. So just a little bit above for the high temperatures, but pretty average for this time of the year with the low temperatures. The records, again, not really seeing any overrunning well above average temperatures here. Again, just slightly above average. But again, those records of 111, 112 staying safe for another year. We still haven't added anything to the rain bucket in both Lawton and Wichita Falls. Yeah. Past few days, we did see some clusters of storms over towards Duncan, Rush Springs, up towards Hobart, Apache, Medicine Park, even picking up some decent rain. But here in the Lawton and Wichita Falls area is still mostly dry. We sit at 1/10 of an inch here in Lawton, and we also sit at just 2/10 of an inch of rain there in the Wichita Falls area. So as far as what that means for a deficit for this time of the year, we're still about an inch and a third below where we should be for this time of the year for this month alone, and just a little over an inch below in Wichita Falls. So again, very dry, and the pattern does not bode well with trying to add anything else to the bucket here. So let's step through here. You're looking at some of the driest Julys on record for the city of Lawton. I posted this on the Facebook page earlier this week. Again, 1980, that was another one of those historic years with a lot of the record high temperatures that you'll notice as well. Again, obviously 2011 did a lot to compete with those too, but didn't pick up a drop throughout the month of July in 1980. But for 1998, 2001, there was a trace, so just a little bit of moisture made it in there. And then as far as 2011, we still managed to pick up just near 1/10 of an inch of rain, even during that hot stretch of 2011. 1943 fared a little bit better, again, just around 1/10 of an inch, and we're still at 1/10 of an inch through 20 days of the month of July. So again, we still have a few more days left to go, but the overall pattern really doesn't show much in the way of rainfall coming our way. So as long as everything holds together, this will end up being a top 5 driest July for the city of Lawton. So that is something we'll keep our eyes on here. Not a mark we want to hit, but it is one of those things we just have to deal with here. And we did hit, as I mentioned, our first triple-digit day in the Lawton area back on Saturday. So around July 19th here, you look back on the last few years, it was pretty late in June where we saw that first 100-degree day. Even in 22, we saw that even in early May. So quite toasty there even. And even 21 went the complete opposite way. It wasn't until the start of August that we really saw those increase in temperatures. So again, just been all over the place here over the last handful of years. So here is the tail of the tape. Here is the pattern that sets up here. And we talk about our friend, the heat bubble. Well, he's not my friend. He's probably not your friend either. But again, he is back home after taking a little bit of vacation for much of June and early July. He is setting up shop right back over the Plain States. So what that really does, that will keep all the active weather spinning around. So it'll go all the way up into the northern Plain States, down through the Midwest, bring it around down through the mid-Atlantic states, and you'll see some coastal storms as well. This also drags up moisture from the Pacific into southwest Arizona, into Utah, New Mexico. So that's the monsoon season there. So just this ring of fire. Have all the rain and storms well around us. So expected to see well above average temperatures right here across the Plain States, and that does include us here in southwest Oklahoma going through the next couple of weeks. So heading into August, yes, things expected to stay hot and dry. So here is your planner heading into Monday, and pretty much what you've seen over the past couple of days, you can expect that heading into your Monday as well. So a very stuffy start, right around 75 degrees. The south winds will pick up throughout the day, gusting to around 25 miles per hour. So quite breezy too, still feeling like a little bit of a hair dryer out there. But as it gets up to around 100 degrees in Lawton, it will feel like 105 degrees. So the heat index is still a concern as well, still staying in those mid 90s even through 8 o'clock. We've got Rhonda that's hopping on here with us. Appreciate you from Geronimo. Got the Blue Jays checking in this evening. Appreciate you, Rhonda, for hopping on here. Showing you those temperatures for the rest of the region heading into Monday. It is going to account for the extra humidity out there. So most of the state of Oklahoma, minus the Panhandle, is under a heat advisory for Monday. So again, all the moisture that's there, the already hot temperatures, So just need to pace yourself. If you are trying to mow the lawn, you need to do that either as very early or as late in the day as you can. If you work out in the heat, you're a roofer, you're a contractor of any sort, need to take frequent breaks, stay hydrated the best you can in the shade, AC preferred. But again, pace yourself out there. It's going to be a pretty toasty one out there for a good chunk of the region. So here locally, highs mid 90s, mid and upper 90s over towards Interstate 35. You got us around 100 for Lawton and Walters, 102 in Frederick and Altus and Hollis, 101 in Mangum, Hobart, Cordell, and Eric. And again, pretty much the same, still breezy and hot. We'll likely see the heat advisory extended into Tuesday probably as well. So again, plenty of mid and upper 90s out towards the I-35 corridor, plenty of 100s out west of I-44. So still pretty toasty heading through the upcoming week. So here is a look at that 7-day forecast that's always brought to you by my great friends over at the Coast Technology Group. Again, any of your technology needs, give them a call, 357-4482. And you can see that red rimmed sunshine isn't really going anywhere. We expect to see temperatures right around 100 degrees. We dipped slightly to around 99 on Wednesday, only to surge back, and I completely messed that up. That should be 99 and not 199. Yeah, it feels like it at times, right? Yeah, just 99 degrees. I should have deleted that one, but yeah, not that toasty. Still toasty enough heading through the latter part of the upcoming weekend. So again, yes, my sister calls me out on it. 199. This is where I need to update my graphics and double check before I post this stuff. So not 199. It might feel like it, but we're not going to be near boiling here. Let me remind you that. Not quite. But again, 99 degrees coming up here late in the weekend, right around triple digits coming through the next several days. So again, make sure you hang in there, stay hydrated, take frequent breaks, make sure you're not overexerting yourself, doing anything you can as early in the day or in late in the day as possible. This stretch looks to stay with us all the way through August as well. There's been some signs that we try to bring some tropical moisture or some tropical systems out of the Gulf, but that has pretty much died out over the last couple of runs. It keeps a lot of that activity right along the Gulf Coast. So we do expect to stay fairly dry here. The closest rain is actually going to be over towards New Mexico and just out of reach of us into the Texas Panhandle. So hang in there. Going to stay pretty dry here for the next little while, but we will just have to struggle through. This is a typical July, August pattern with the heat bubble in place. You really don't start to see those changes start to take place again until September. And then really it's not until October where we really start to see things break down and get more into a seasonal pattern back into that stretch. So we've got Susan hopping in here. Always good to see you on here. Always great to have you on here, Susan. Thanks for hopping in and supporting the page. Again, always want to make sure giving you guys the best information as possible. Again, need to fact check myself, double check my graphics, and make sure that's always clean as well. But I appreciate you always for carving out a little time here on your Friday night for hopping in here and supporting the page. Again, if you want to support the channel, I appreciate if you would hop over and either on the TexSummerWeatherLab.com or on the Facebook page, if you want to hop over there and snag one of the shirts and let folks know where you get your forecast. I sure would appreciate if you would hop on there and give that a try. So have a great week, folks. Again, taking a pause on the Wednesday lives for right now while things are kind of in flux right now. Got some things going on in the background. So hopefully you just bear with me there. I do appreciate your patience. We'll come back around next Sunday with pretty much the same song and dance here. More heat, more dry weather, but maybe we'll have a little bit more to talk about as far as some hope on the horizon. So have a great week. Carry that water around. Stay hydrated. And we'll see you again coming up here next Sunday. Have a good one, folks.